friends, who here has ever gotten in trouble? Miss Deer was 5 when she remembers getting in trouble. She was standing in line, kindergarten, stuck up her middle finger in front of her friends. The teacher saw her. The teacher moved her to the back of the line and said, "Why did you do that, Miss Deer?" And I said, "I'm not really sure. I don't want to get in trouble." So the teacher explained to me that I needed to call my mom and tell my mom that I was sorry and that I would never do something like that again. Miss Deer felt so sad and so scared when she thought she was going to be in trouble. So I want you to think about one time when you yourself got in trouble, whether it was at home or at school, because today we are reading a story called David Gets in Trouble by David Shannon. This story has a character named David. He gets himself into a lot of trouble. We want to see how David acts when he does get in trouble and what he does after he's in trouble. I want you to think about your own experience, how you feel when you've been in trouble or what happens when you get in trouble at school. We are going to compare how you get in trouble and what happens to David in the story today. When David gets in trouble, he always says, "No, it's not my fault." Miss Deer is going to take a minute just to think about the pictures on the page. Look at David. What's on David's head? Looks almost like a halo. Who else wears a halo? An angel. So maybe David thinks that he's an angel and that nothing he does could be wrong. Miss Deer also notices the picture in the drawing. It looks like a child or a student maybe drew or wrote the words or colored in the frame. You can notice that there's coloring outside the lines. Would we do that here, friends? I didn't mean to. Look closely at the picture. What do you notice? David's falling off his skateboard. He's knocking over the table and the papers are flying on the floor. What do you think happened to David? Does David look happy or scared that he might be in trouble in this picture? What could David have done differently? Where should he have been skateboarding instead? It was an accident. Look at David's expression in this picture. He looks a little concerned and worried. Maybe he shouldn't have hit the ball so close to the window. So was it really an accident, or could David have made a better choice? Do I have to? Look at David's expression in this picture. He does not want to eat his dinner. What could David do differently? I forgot! What would happen to you if you went to school with no pants on? Do we think David really forgot to put on his pants? David was choosing to make a poor choice. And we can see Mom is running after him with those pants so she can help him make the right choice. My dog ate my homework. Has anyone used this line before at school? Or said my sister ripped my homework? Or my mom forgot to give me my homework? But who should be responsible for bringing back and doing their own homework? David should have been able to keep track of his own homework and kept it away from his dog. I couldn't help it. How many friends in this picture are making poor choices? Just David. So was it true that David really couldn't help but make a silly face? So was David telling the truth, or was David trying to make sure he didn't get in trouble?